wow, what a voice. Gitla, live at the Lionheads Lounge, as part of also the series with the Ali Memorial. Gitla is a singer-songwriter from Israel who recorded this beautiful album called Mothers, and it was released in 2016, I think. She came here with her husband Tal, who is a photographer, and also the guitarist he could see in the video. His name is Maor Schwarzberg. He's actually part of Folly Tree, a band we already had on the show, and he has Indian roots. He's also part of Orca's band collective called Orot, who are touring a lot. It's a very spiritual band. And Maor was also just recently in Goa when he played with Anat Melamed at a festival called Flower Power, where lots of Israeli bands performed together with a very amazing Indian band called Peter Cat Recording Company. But there was Totemo played, what's it,
Malabi Tropical.
Malabi Tropical, Anat Melamed, and I think, what's his name, Yakir Hillel was there too. So you see there's a strong connection between and there's an interesting thing, because right after we recorded the December episode here in Hanover, you went silent.
Yeah.
You went to the Vipassana Center. So what exactly is that? What did you do?
Wow, that was, I think it was really one of the most mind-blowing events of my life. And I have a very, very strong spiritual connection to India as well. I'm longing to return like every single year. And I felt that it was time to, let's call it a wake-up call on my life, which I think every individual needs to, at least once a year, have that time for themselves, that silence, that quiet time, to really look inside and realize what you truly need to do next for yourself to be healthier, happier, better human being, and of course creative and just bettering yourself. I think it was a beautiful gift I gave myself for the new year, and actually the real beauty of it, it was a gift to myself. It was exactly 2 years for my album As You Are. On December 9th it was released officially. And on December 9th, I entered the Vipassana for 10 days. So it was very in sync with that title, As You Are. I mean, the whole Vipassana, the whole technique is about being as you are, listening to your breath, feeling your body, feeling all the sensations that are rising and going all the time. And basically, instead of doing what we automatically do, and that is respond to the sensations that we feel and the triggers that they create, basically through Vipassana, through Dhamma as the technique. Basically, Dhamma was the meditation that Buddha created. Incredible, mind-blowing. And most of the time you sit in meditation in complete silence, and you work on awareness and on focus, and you basically map your entire body, starting from the core of your head all the way down to your feet. And you really feel every millimeter of your body, and you do that for an hour every time. It's very, very challenging. You have to sit straight, which was very challenging for me.
Me today, right.
But it was like I received a lot of incredible answers that I had in mind for a long time, like what should I do with my music now? And I've been thinking of writing in Hebrew for a very long time, and it's also been very challenging to even think of approaching that. Every Israeli musician that's done music in other languages feels that way. And I actually received in this Vipassana, this absolute silence time-lapse, 2 songs that I wrote down after the Vipassana in Hebrew, which are basically ready to like get into pre-production now. So that's unbelievable.
I want to be the first to hear it.
And I also have the name of the album, which I will not say yet.
Okay.
But it's very interconnected to the Dhamma technique, and the whole approach that basically states that everything is in movement and everything is changing at every given time, all the time. So if you feel pain, don't worry, it's gonna go away. Everything that comes goes. Everything that comes goes. And that's why we can chill out and just let things come and go. Like, just observe and not react. That's the bottom line. And I think it's a very powerful tool to use. So, yeah.
We could talk about this for hours.
For a long time,
but
yeah.
we have another musician, and as I think I remember that well, the musician you met there or have friends.
Oh, yeah, right. The last day, they're very, very smart. I loved it. It's like on the 10th day where you're supposed to finish on the 10th day. We do like a meditation at 4:30 in the morning till 6:30, like every day. And then around 10 a.m., you can talk to the rest of the girls. It was separated male and female, like to different quarters, which was very smart, I think. And then we started talking like after 10 a.m. and then you hear like giggles like spread out in all this space. It was so beautiful, and talking and like and I spoke to beautiful women there about their experience, about how we felt during the time of not speaking, where you actually start to get to know people by their body language and by their facial expressions without even talking to them. It's so special. So I met a beautiful girl called Shani Amit. We hit it off like unbelievably. And she told me she has a very good friend that's a musician. And her name is Michal Shachar. And she let me see her video and listen to her song like right after we left the center. And we listened to it and I was really intrigued. Like I'm very selective, especially when it comes to singers, because I grew up as a singer more than an instrumentalist. And I was really blown away by this girl. And of course, a week later, she had a show at the Hudna, which is a very cute place in Florentine, which I've had shows in as well. And I went with Shani to the concert, and it was wonderful. And actually, a very good friend of mine, Shlomi Mansour, who's a musical producer, wonderful, wonderful talent. He produced her, and then we had this wonderful familia kind of like event. And I would love to have her come do a song with me on stage. Like, she's lovely. Enjoy the video.